right, welcome back, everyone. Looks like we got Bradley White playing Mike Burton, and on the other table in about 5 minutes we'll have Larry Walper playing Lloyd Anderson. Yeah, I can't believe these guys are patching either. I think it's just a joke. They're teammates. Hello, Gail, Dean. Welcome, everyone. Well, Brad made a mistake. Could have been up 4-0 there. Previous game. And Mike got out back door. Now he's looking down the barrel of square, getting this closer to square at 3-2. As soon as I say something, I was careful about what I said there because I didn't want to give him the commentary curse, but he has plugged the pocket, if nothing else. He might be able to cut this 9 in the side, possibly try to follow the 2 in with the 14. Unless the 9 passes in the bottom left, then can play it there. Kind of use the 4 ball to slow down the cue ball. Something like that. Now let's see if he tries to get that 2 ball out of his way or if he tries to follow it in. Robert, Bernie, Tony. What's happening? I was in this event, but I lost to Lloyd on the A side. Then I won a match, and then I lost to Brad, who's at the table right now. Brad played good. I did not. Sure. Yeah, don't matter. What's up, Jeff? I don't quite have the Grant curse power, but mine can be very good sometimes too. Depends on the day. Oh, he's still trying to figure out a way to do something with the 14. He tried to get behind these balls. Now he's got to play this ball on the side. Rub the 4 again. Oh, he tried to draw and missed the 4. Well, he's made a mess of it anyway. This is tough for Mike. Could probably use the 2 to break out the 5. Then you'll still have to get short side on the green 6 ball anyway. Robert, Cody, how's it going? I think I like shooting the 4 first and trying to draw over to get on the 6 in the same pocket. If you don't get there, you should have the 3 and then try to accomplish the same thing. He hit it good. I can play the 6, then the red 3 ball. Use the 1 to break the 5. That way he leaves the hanger, the 2-ball, for insurance. So he had a little too much angle to hold for the 3, so he played to the 1-ball to break out the 5, and he nudged 5 out. Perfect. Could play the combo here. 5 should stay close to the pocket. Just like that. Now he just has to draw up that right-hand rail. Just get somewhere near that patch at the least. I'd be trying to get past the side here. Just like that. That's a really good shot. Bruce, welcome. Use the 10, stop the cue ball, shoot the 8 in the long pocket. Oh, he remembered to patch. Very good. These guys are laughing every time they patch, so I assume it's just a bad joke. Joke gone wrong. Keep thinking one of them's going to miss a ball after they patch. Here's one of our advertisers. You were just watching him shoot. Mike Burton with Mike Burton Home Team. Remax Realty Pros. That's Mike, Janet Brooke, and Mike Abu. They can help you with any of your real estate needs. You can look them up on Facebook or send us a message. We'll give you their contact info. As you saw, he's a pretty good pool player too, that Mike Burton. This sounded dry to me. So he could cut the 5 here, I think, and go into the balls. If not, I think he has to shoot the 14 first. But if I could cut the 5 here, I might cut the 5 and go into the 11 and see if I can get that 4-ball out too. It's hard to tell from this angle if you can see enough of the 5. He's eyeing up something on this 11. Oh, the combo, I see. The 11, 13, 4 combo. I didn't know it went by the 8. It must, because he's eyeing it up. And I think he wants to try to draw onto this 5-10 and break that out too. A smart decision to save the breakout for the next shot, rather than try to do too much. Bernie, yeah, for some reason these guys are using a patch. Pretty rare to see in this division. Oh, he just missed the cut in the side. He may have left this a little funny, though. I'm not so sure Brad can see the 9-ball. I don't think he can. So he's going to have to play the 14 in the side if it even goes. Yeah, the Masse is easier than any other shot he had there. Still tough, though. starting to unravel slightly after being up 3-0. Mike's got a pretty good look here. I think the 5 ball will go from the right angle, and the 1 leads you there pretty easy. So he could shoot the 3, then the 7, then the 2. And then the 1 can lead him to the 5, short side on the 6, 8 in the side where the 1 is. That's what I'd be trying to do here. It doesn't always work out that way though. Usually end up on plan B, C, and D. Doesn't want to be jacked up over the 8, but I think he can just roll this in. Shouldn't be a problem. Or he's got enough room to cue under it. Play a bit of a stop shot would be ideal. Be straighter on the 1. And off the rail. Did well there. And now he wants to be close to straight on the 5 so that he could just play a stop shot again. Oh, he decelerated. Decelerated and stun followed rather than drawing a couple inches. Oh, he had enough to cut the 5 in. Still, he played a great shot. He got a little unlucky there. I don't think he has a good pot at this 6. Pretty sure it won't pass the 11 in the bottom left. It may bank. Thinking it might bank in the side between the 8 and the orange 13. Tough shot. I think possibly on second glance there, the 8's in the way of that shot. If it does go, it's really close. I think he called it to the pocket where he's standing. So he's going to super back cut and bank it. This is a tough angle. Yeah, the juice will just never grab on that angle on these tables. Nearly impossible, that shot. So pretty good look for Brad here to stop the bleeding. He was up 3-0. Let Mike in a couple times. Mike got it to 2. Brad's looking at running out these balls. Everything's pretty easy. I think the 12 goes by the 6. Looking at the table, I'm pretty sure there's space there. Should go. Just enough angle where he can punch this. If he didn't have enough angle, he wouldn't shoot that ball first. Shoot the other ball first. 14 that he's bridging over. His angle was perfect. Now he can shoot this 12 ball and probably try to shape that 14 that he was just had his hand over. He's loading up like he might draw and play the 14 in the side. He kind of got in the middle there. This is not an ideal angle by any means. I think he has to shoot this in the corner and draw around if he can't play it with middle ball and just go one rail. He's not drawing, so he must be able to play with top and miss the side pocket. It's a good shot. He's got to make another good shot here because the 6 ball is blocking the natural path. So he's going to have to put a little juice on this one again. He plays low and draws around the 6 underneath. That's pretty good. That'll do. Welcome, Dominic. Nothing but net. Good shot by Brad there. In between racks, I'll throw up some of our advertisers here. We have Jacoby Custom Cues. They did just win another Q of the Year award. You can check out their website, jacobycustomcues.com. They have that new carbon fiber, the Jacoby Black. You might see Grant playing with if you catch him on the stream this weekend. And we do have a slight discount on that if you order it through us. So if you're interested in that, shoot the page a message. Mike needs a good break here to keep Brad off the hill. He crushed it. Oh, and he's got a hanger. Didn't make one. Not an easy out though with where the 14-4 is. The purple ball and the green ball on the top left of your screen. At first glance, you want to shoot low ball, but the opener is really tough. So he's going to have to find a stripe that will get him the breakout on the 14. Might have to use the 12. He'd like to use this ball here if he could draw up the rail, but it's a tough shot. Yeah, 13's kind of covering half of the pocket. He's got too much angle. Still tried it, but I don't think that would have worked. Possibly if the 13 ball wasn't there, he could have cheated the pocket a little more. He swerved it and followed it in. He hit it too good, folks. He hit it too good. Ted made it to bull shooters. Yeah, it is huge place. What's up, Lou? I'm doing okay today. Mike's going to use this one ball, draw into the 14, break that 4 out. Should get a shot on the 7 or the 6. 6 ball it is. Could shoot the 4 first, but I like shooting the 4 here. He's just got a little bit of a funny angle on the 6, and you don't want to try to roll it. Pretty clean stroke there. Good shape on the 5 or the 2. I think now is a good time to shoot the 2 ball, just because of where the 9 is. I think I shoot the 2 here, and I shape the 3 to try to get on the 7. I don't think the 7 goes in the side by the 14, so he's going to have to shape it in the same pocket as the 3. This is probably the key shot in the rack, this decision here. I think with the shape he has now, he could shoot the 6 and draw around 2 rails. Shoot the 6 with bottom left English. Try to get the cue ball where the 14 ball is on the left-hand side rail there. It looks like we got Lloyd up 2-0 on the other table and breaking, but I'll leave you guys on here for now. We'll switch over and watch that match when this match is done. So Mike's in tough here. He can't really even kick this 6 ball because of where the 11 is. So he's going to jack up, try to punch it into the rail where he was pointing there. Play off the rail, off the ball, into that top right. Tough shot when you're this close to the ball, though. Oh, he went right around it. Almost played the timing shot. But that's going to cost him. Brad does have to break out this 8, but you'll see him do it from ball in hand here. I think he shoots the 12 and he goes into it softly. That way he has the 11 or the 9 after he breaks it out. That's what I would be doing, is putting the cue ball right about there. But you either got to decide if you're going to go into this with pace and really try to get it out, or just nudge it a little. Because he doesn't want to put it in the way of that ball, and I think he may have. He can shoot it right now on the side. He'll be okay from here. Got it a little close to this ball.
You guys, eh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he did have just enough by that 8 ball. I thought he was frozen to it almost. Let's see if he forgets to patch the 8. Does he remember the patch? He does. I think that's because it's bright pink. Oh, it's hard to miss it. So that puts him on the hill. I'll let you guys watch a minute or two of Lloyd at the table right now, playing Larry Walper. This table's a little brighter. And that's not our camera, that's the lighting in here is a little bit different on some tables because of the overhead lights. Lloyd's looking perfect to take a 3-0 lead here. Just gotta miss crashing into balls here, that's all. Just draw between the 7. I didn't think he'd go between the 7-1. Seemed like a riskier path. I think he was trying to go to the right side of the 7. I like his chances of kicking this in, though. It's a big pocket here. The ball close like that. Even if he has to masse a little or kick to the left-hand rail, I think he makes this. There, he just flat stroke, so he doesn't need to even swerve to get around the 7. He just play a little rail first. Overcut it. Kind of hit it a little too full off the rail there. Just caught a piece of the horn, just enough to keep that ball from going in. And the 4 will go by the 8. Purple ball. So there's no problem here. Other than maybe making the first shot. I think he took it for granted a little there. I think he took it for granted slightly. Forgot to aim. We all do that. I know I do. So I'll switch you guys back over. You can watch. Mike Burton has got back to the table here. This match is not over yet. If he can run these 5 balls and then get a good break and win the next game, 5-4 is a whole new ball game. David, it's going good. How are you? Mike's looking in prime shape here. Just gotta be careful he doesn't get on the wrong side of the 7 next. Looks like he's got just enough angle to punch over and get on the 1. Just like that. Well done. A little soft draw. Don't forget the patch. And 5-3, just like that. Jarrett, this is being hosted at the Westin, right near the Calgary airport, Alberta, Canada. So let's see how Mike's break looks here and if he can keep himself alive. Needs a big one. Oh, he peered it. Look at that cue ball. That's how you want to hit it, folks. Pop it and stop it right in the middle. That's pretty good. A little bit of a tough layout, though, where the 15-10 are. And sort of with where that 6 ball is. This is tricky. I'm not sure which ball I would shoot. I think maybe I shoot the low balls, the solids. That 6 ball will go in the top left and in the left-hand side once you shoot the 4 and the 1. So I'm going to shoot the 3, then the 1, then the 4. Then I'm going to drag up table and maybe try to get on the 5 or the 2-7 combo. 2-7 looks to be pretty easy, and it leaves the 2 right near the side pocket. That is correct, Jarrett. Not far off McKnight and Barlow. The new Westin. I thought he would roll that ball in and play the 1 next in the side. Maybe he just didn't have the right angle. He likes the 4 first and maybe get on the 1 next. Looks like somebody caught the leg of one of our tripod stands, so a little motion in the ocean there. So this combo, I think he wanted to be just a little further up table. So he had the angle to sort of punch into the 12. And that's assuming the 6 doesn't pass the 9 in the bottom right. I don't think it does, but pockets play big, so it may just cheat in there. He's just waiting for Lloyd on the other table is shooting. And it looks like Lloyd's going to take a 4-0 lead over on that other table. Well, the problem with the combo, if you didn't get the right angle, is exactly what happened there and push the 2 to a bad spot. This may just still cut in the side, though. And flick the 11 and hopefully get on the 6 somehow. Tricky little shot. He's going to shoot this one ball first and try to make something happen. I'm not sure what he saw there. He was trying to get top with a hair of inside juice so he could go into the 2 ball. There is a bit of a shot here, though. This 2 might go off the 12 in the bottom right, where the 9 is. That's what he's going to call. Wow, how close did he get there? That was a pretty good effort. Any Q Sports setup at PV playoffs? Jarrett, I do not think so. Not that I'm aware of. Well, Brad's got a puzzle to solve now with where the 2 ended up. I do see a bit of a shot here, though. He could play the 11 into the 2, and if you play draw on the cue ball, you draw the cue ball all the way up table. And if the 11 doesn't follow in the 2 as planned, then he should be safe up there with the 9 blocking the 6. So I think that's the shot I would play here. Well, he sees something else here. Using the 9 to plug the hole and getting the cue ball behind the 15-10. It's a really nice shot. Really, really well played. He knew that if the 9 didn't follow in, he was getting the cue ball behind. And if the 9 did follow in, he would still have a shot or a safe. And I think if that 9 had went in, he does have a shot on at the 10 in the side. That is a really good effort, but did not get a hit. So Brad's going to have to shoot one of these 2 balls up table, I believe. He's going to shoot the 11 first. I'm not sure the 10-15 combo is an option. And I don't think you can make the 15 without moving the 10. And the 6 is blocking the bottom right. I'm surprised he would have shot that ball from ball in hand. I thought the combo down here worked. But it must have been too far off angle for him to save that. maybe the 10 will go in the top right. Looks like it will. Might require some spin though. So a little bit of left-hand juice, maybe throw that in. Overthrew it, no way. He's gotten away with it though. Second prize. Left Mike a jump shot. So he's gonna go get the short cue. Try to jump this 6 ball in. A little fortunate missing that ball and hooking him. Looks like he's got the Predator Air 2. Gets up pretty good. I don't mind his chances, but the 8 doesn't go in the top left, so he's gonna have to get some shape somehow here. Draw required with the jump. Is a heck of a shot. Well struck, but I'm not too sure this 8 will pass the 15. The bank will go in the top right, where the patch is already. I think that's the shot. I think the bank is the shot, and you may just cover the pocket for both those balls, the 10 and the 13. Yeah, he must be playing the bank because he didn't move the patch. Oh, he tried to follow it in. Somebody should tell him it wouldn't have mattered because he didn't patch. I think Lloyd's up 5-0 on the other table. So Brad's looking at finishing this match off, and Lloyd is at the table on the other stream match looking at finishing it off as well. Oh, Brad's overhit it, but he's okay. Short side, you can cut this ball in. Gotta let the cue ball fly a little bit, but I think it's just top spin. It should be okay. I don't know why the patch, Fabian. I think they're just joking around. They play on the same team, so there's no way they care if they patch or not. Pretty thin cut, but middle ball or top is all that's required. 8's a hanger. The only place you can't be is where the 15 is right now. Good shot. Patches the pocket. But Mike says that's okay. He's seen enough. So I'll switch you guys back over. You can watch Lloyd trying to finish this one off as well. He's got a good look here. Pretty wide open. I think he shoots the 12 to get on the 11. Possibly he has the right angle to use the 9 to get on the 11. Oh, I'm really not sure what he was doing there. I can't see him having tried to play shape on the 10. Yeah, it's a silly rule that they made for only the 8 ball in VNEA. So you have to put a little beer coaster over the pocket that you're calling for the 8. So let's see if he stun follows this in or if he just play the little bit of draw and take the cut on the 11. Hard to tell what kind of angle he has. Yeah, he sort of played the stun follow. He's jacked up over the 2, but it won't matter. This shot's a lot easier when you're up 5-0 in a race to 6. I think all he has to do is roll this in and shoot the 8 in the side next. He might have more angle than he would ideally want, but I don't think it'll pose too much of a problem. Oh, he tried to go one rail to shoot the 8 in the top right. Got a little funny. Yeah, it's really just a silly rule, Bernie, but I guess it stops some controversy on the 8 ball sometimes. He's going to cut this in the side, try to save some energy for the next match, apparently, with this. Could be a 6-0 win against a great player. In the heart. That's a great shot. Good match by Lloyd there. So I think we're going to shut it down and restart it for the next matches. So if you haven't already, go to the Q Sports Live Facebook page, click the like button. That way you get notified every time we go live. And if you're watching on YouTube, click the subscribe button at the top of the screen. So we will see you all shortly with the next set of matches. Thanks everyone for tuning in.